Alright, welcome back everyone. Sorry I kind of took last week off of making videos, but I got a lot of stuff here to show you, so we'll fill her up again this week. Today we've got this Colt Combat Commander. This gun is a 1972 base gun, built by Steve Nastoff. Steve Nastoff worked out of a Youngstown, Ohio shop. He worked in mostly in the 80s and 90s. I believe in about 2000, 2001, he closed up his shop and moved to Pennsylvania to take a job with the federal government. He had already been working for the FBI and other agencies on their duty weapons. The FBI was having all kinds of trouble with their less bear guns at the time, and Steve was working with them to sort that out. And they were also, when they started using Springfield Professionals, it's my understanding that Steve helped them iron out a few kinks with those guns too. Steve built a phenomenal gun. A lot of his guns were IPSC guns, or compensated builds. This is kind of a less common carry gun. Very few commanders you see from Steve's shop. This one has all the great touches. His sculpted beaver tail work, heavily dehorned King's thumb safety. Back of the slide serrated. This is a Heine sight, which he commonly used if he wasn't using a Bomar. Checkered the hammer. That was kind of a touch of his. Serrated flat top bar stove barrel. It does have a barrel positioner in it. Something he did quite a bit. Very sharp 30 LPI hand checkering. Also carried over onto the bottom of the trigger guard and the front of the trigger guard. Just loads of checkering work there, and the mainspring housing is well checkered to match. Another one of Steve's touches was the swaged magwell. So that's a huge magwell opening for not having any magwell on the gun, additional length or weight. So he would heat those up and swage them out, and then file in a nice clean bevel all the way around after the fact. Really cool feature. There weren't a ton of guys swaging magwells, especially on a checkered front strap like you see here. But Steve was well known for doing it. I believe he even did a couple for Mr. Vickers on his builds. The gun probably built in the 90s, I would say. It does have a tritium bar in the back sight. The front sight is a later replacement that does still have a faint glow to it, dated 2012. Very nice carry bevel all the way around. Of course, the frame rails have been peened to tighten this gun. The grips are early Spiegels. They are not marked, but they are Spiegel grips. And the marking for Steve, he did engrave on the slide on some guns. I think earlier work will have it marked on the slide in some of his comp guns, but it just simply stamped Nastoff there underneath the slide stop. The gun remains in great condition and is sure to make a fine addition to anyone's custom pistol collection. If you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. As always, please subscribe to the channel and follow along. Like I said, I got in a bunch of custom guns here that I'll be processing and posting in the next few weeks and months. Appreciate you guys following along, and excuse me. Appreciate you guys following along, and please follow me on here on YouTube and Rumble, as well as Instagram, Facebook, and look for a lot of my merchandise out there on 1911 Addicts and Gunbroken. Thank you.